Hey there. So a number of people have reached out to me and commented quite a bit on the stories that I've shared of a fallen deputy. So today you may see a lot of law enforcement, especially around lunchtime here in Wichita and all the way to north central Kansas. And that's because the body of Deputy Brandon Gaede is going to be taken from here in Sedgwick County all the way to Phillips County where he worked. This is the backstory of what happened with him. So last Friday, Deputy Gaede was out enforcing, there was illegal fireworks being shot off in Phillips County in the Phillipsburg area. He was investigating. He was attempting to make an arrest with the person responsible for that. There was a scuffle, a fight while he was making that arrest. The suspect in the case had shot him. He fired back. The suspect died at the scene, and then Deputy Gaede died not too long after at the hospital. A number of people certainly pouring their hearts out with this story because Deputy Gaede, of course, hearing this story, it's very tragic, and hearing something related to this with fireworks being what led to his death, it's just, oh my gosh, right? That's what I think a lot of people are thinking. But he leaves behind a family. He has a wife and 3 young children. I was looking at his family story online. I think their youngest is just about 3 years old. So it's really heart-wrenching for that community. And to give you an idea, I mean, a lot of Kansas communities, I feel, are very tight-knit, very small town, but Phillips County is definitely one of those. One of my friends grew up there, and I was talking to her about the situation. She's like, yeah, I know about him, or I know of him and everything. And it's just, it really, you can see that how it's affecting not just Phillips County, but also many law enforcement agencies sharing their love for Deputy Gaede and his family in this time. But returning his body, so his body was brought down to Sedgwick County. Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office is investigating this whole situation. That's because the Kansas Bureau of Investigation decided to step back because they have somebody within the KBI that is related to somebody on the other side of this investigation. I believe somebody potentially within the Phillips County Sheriff's Office or whatever there. I don't have the exact reason or the exact connection of that relation there, but they decided to recuse themselves from this. And Sedgwick County being such a big county here in Kansas, taking over with that. And his body was brought down to the forensic center down here to be examined. But again, it's being taken back up. So around lunchtime today, around noon, is when we'll see this procession. I imagine it will be very large. The Kansas Highway Patrol, among other law enforcement agencies, they have that escort for him being brought down here. That escort will continue with him being brought back up to Phillips County. And that's about, less than a couple hundred miles. I think it's about a 3.5-hour drive. So it's quite a while to get back up to Phillipsburg, where his body will be taken to the funeral home so he can be laid to rest. But that's what you'll see today. If you catch law enforcement out and about, you certainly are welcome to go and witness this because it will be probably a quite powerful thing to watch. All that's requested, Sedgwick County, the Sheriff's Office had sent out a note just reminding people that, observe this from a sidewalk in the community. Don't go and you don't want to obstruct anything with this procession of his body being taken back. They want everyone to be safe as well. So be pulled over and in a safe place where you can snap a photo if you want to, or if you want to, salute him or whatever it is that you plan. Just be careful, okay? We don't need anything tragic on this end of it as well. But Deputy Gaede, again, being laid to rest soon. I don't have the exact date of the funeral and all those details there. And I do have more information of the exact route. If you want to take a look at it, I'll make sure I'll add the information in the comments here. But I appreciate everyone for following this story. I know it's been a big story for our community. Very sad to see for the 2 lives lost, because there are 2 families that are affected here. But I just wanted to give you that information because I know many people have asked and many are curious, and that's what's happening today. So it's a big day. I'm sure you'll catch something on the news and social media as well. But my heart goes out to everyone who is affected by this, because I know it's more than just one family, one community. It feels like it's so many other people as well.